Good morning, gentlemen. We're on the 46th segment of Think Before You Speak series with some stories. The laws of Shemirat Halashon with clarity. Leilu Nishmat, the Hafetz Chaim, Zechet Tzadik L'Bracha, Rabbi Yisrael Meir Kagan. Leilu Nishmat, Luz Aliza Bat Henriette and her children that passed in the fire, Ruach Hashem Tenichenam Began Eden. As well, these halachot should be a great zechut for Moshe ben Leah and for our entire chabur of guys, for zechut, for beracha and hatzlacha and yeshuot min hashamayim. These halachot as well are specifically sponsored for the zechut of shmira gedola and hatzlacha gedola, yeshuot min hashamayim for Chaim Davido ben Chayei Sarah. Today we're going to be talking about halachot that are dealing with the topic of praising someone. So here we go. This halacha is going to catch a lot of people by surprise. This is not the typical halacha that you would expect from a Shemirat Halashon series. So this boy is in yeshiva in the dormitory, and he gets a package from home, and he expected that his mother would be sending him the typical stuff, the essentials, laundry detergent, shampoo, and all the other stuff that typically we send our kids in yeshiva that they need when they're away. But you know, Mom, every time she sends that package, there's always a little something of a surprise of goodies that says to the boy, I'm thinking about you. So she'll send a pack of cookies that she made for him as well. So this boy opens the package, goes through the stuff, finds the cookies, and sure enough, he shares it with everybody else in the room, his roommates. One of his roommates walks out into the hallway and announces to everybody, wow, this guy is great. Every time he gets a package from his mother, she always puts in a little surprise, a little something, and when he gets it, like this time the cookies, he shares it with us. The minute everybody heard that, they all come running into the room asking for a cookie, and they wiped them out of his cookies. Would you believe it that when he went outside to the hallway and announced to everybody that his generous friend gave out a cookie to his roommates, would you believe that he announced to everyone else in the hallway is considered avak lashon hara? Because to announce to everybody that a certain person is generous and that's going to cause the person loss is considered avak lashon hara. And he wasn't allowed to do that. He was not allowed to go in the hallway and tell everybody that his friend is so good that when he gets a package from home and he gets some goodies, he shares it with us, because now that's going to cause him a big loss. And it literally wiped him out of his cookies. He didn't even get to taste one of his own cookies that his mom sent due to his generosity of being put on the spot without being able to get out of it. So let's think about this for a minute. It's forbidden to praise somebody in a way that will cause that person a loss. It's forbidden to publicize somebody's generosity if it's going to end up causing him a loss, putting his back against a wall. For example, a guy went and gave you a big loan. You're not allowed to go out and publicize it without asking him first. Because now, how many people are going to come to him? They might be dishonest borrowers. And they might start taking loans from him. He has a good heart. He can't tell people no. So he's going to, and especially you gave it to him, why not me? So now he's really in a tough position. And then he's going to end up making loans for people who might not be honest like you. And he'll end up with a tremendous loss. And therefore, you're not allowed to publicize the generosity of people. Someone gives you a big donation, and he doesn't give you permission to tell other people what he gave you. You're not allowed to publicize the big donation, because that's avak lashon hara. Now other people are going to come running to him. He's going to be hard pressed to say no, and he's going to end up with a loss. And one more thing. When it comes to Lashon Hara, that's not really Lashon Hara. You learned the laws of Lashon Hara. You say something that sounds like Lashon Hara, but it's not. It's still halachically okay. Be very careful, because something that sounds like Lashon Hara also might be Avak Lashon Hara. And therefore, we learn from here something amazing. Not only aren't you allowed to speak badly about people, but you also are supposed to keep the person's image in mind as well. So even if you said something that was permissible, but if it made him look bad because it sounds like Lashon Hara, that's also not permissible. We got to make sure that Jews look good. Thank you for listening.